All right, you guys. So in this video, I'm going from the butterfly cut to the wolf cut. My intentions when I did this sewing were really to do the wolf cut, so I'm really excited about this. So yeah, I pulled my hair to that front ponytail because I wanted my bangs to be really layered, and I also wanted my bangs to be a little bit shorter. I when I watched the Brandon Mundo, whatever his name is, video, he said when you pull it to the front, that's when you get a lot more layering in the front. So that's why I got it pulled to the front, and I'm starting my cutting there. I did get a lot of layering from that, and I was excited about that. So after that, I went in for the bangs, and so I did what he said. I did the first section, and I pulled it to the side, got it a little bit wet. I think I should have wet my entire hair, but I didn't. So I just went ahead and just wet the pieces that I was going to be cutting. And so I started with that first section, and I pulled it over to the side, and I cut it and also did the triangle cuts, and then I pulled a little bit more, cut that as well, and then I went for the other side where I did the same thing, pulling that first section to the side, cutting it, doing the triangle cuts, and then after that, getting a little bit more hair, pulling that to the side, and then cutting it and doing the little triangle cuts. So I'm just like kind of measuring it, making sure that it's kind of even, and then I see that it's pretty even, and I wanted a little bit more because I am gonna end up cutting the back of my hair as well. So I went ahead and cut a little bit more off the sides. Then I went for the back. So when I cut the back of my hair, this is really has only thing it has to do with my wolf cut is that I wanted a short wolf cut. So how I cut the back was I wanted the bottom layer of the back to be the shortest layer, and then I made the top layers a little bit longer, a little bit longer, and a little bit longer until I got back to the front, and then I went shorter with the layers that were on the top of my head. I went back and I kept going back and like trimming a little bit more. I really didn't need to. When I did that wolf cut, it really gave me the cut that I wanted, but and I didn't see it till I'm now watching it, but I kept going back, cutting more off, cutting more off, cutting more off. It still turned out cute, but now that I'm looking back at it, it was already good enough. Here I'm just styling it. I wanted I like both ways where it's bumped under and flipped out, but I wanted the flipped out look today, so I flipped out the bottom. I only flip out like the bottom layers until it gets back to the top layering that's at the crowning of my head, and then when it gets to the top layer that's at the crowning of my head, I like to kind of feather that so that the my bangs go feather into my layers, and then like it like does this cute little curl into the flipped out curls at the bottom of my head. But I just went in and styled it, and yes, while I'm styling it, I'm still cutting it more and more and more. Again, it did turn out cute, but now that I'm looking back at it, I'm just like, why? I'm like so happy, and I cannot stop cutting my hair. Like I keep cutting it, cutting it, cutting it. Good thing this is not my real hair, but I'm now that I'm looking back at it, I'm very, very scissor happy. But yeah, I just did the same thing on the other side, and once again, I flip the bottom layers, which are the longer layers at the bottom of my head, which make the mullet. And then when I get to the top layers, the ones that are feathered at the top, I bump and curl those to feather so that my bangs can feather perfectly into them at the top, like so. I don't know if it's weird to just be quiet while I have nothing to say, but yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet until I got something else to say. Sorry if that's weird to y'all. Oh, and something else that's important to me. I like to shake my head like back and forth after I finish curling everything. Once again, I'm cutting it in, but I like to shake my head back and forth because it gives me that wow look. Once again, I love that wow look, and that's what's important to me with every hairstyle that I do. Once again, I'm cutting my hair again. This is the next day. I'm doing the wolf cut once again, and it did give me good layers. I wanted more layers at the crown of my head rather than by my bangs. And so when I went back and did the wolf cut again, that did give me that. But yes, once again, I'm cutting my bangs, but it was really well off. It just got the more that I cut it, just the more layers I got, and it was cute each way that it was, but I don't know, I just kept going and I just got a cute different type of cut every time I cut my hair. It wasn't, none of them looked bad. It's just I kept, I don't know, I was very scissor happy, and I really just wanted to be short as well. I love a short look, and I haven't had a short hairstyle in a really long time. So that's what my mood was when I got the hair. And I just only did the long one just because the butterfly cut was cute. And, why not rock it for like at least a week while in a butterfly before I cut it into the wolf cut. So when I did the second wolf cut, I had fresh washed hair. This is how my hair kind of looks after I wash it and just let it air dry. And so I went in for that wolf cut again, and this is before I styled it or anything. And this is how I look after I style it. I love it so much. It's like wild, but innocent, but cute, but fierce, but chilled. I love it. So thanks for watching. Peace.